welcome to Is There Something in This, the podcast where I, Scott Dooley, and he, Jason Chatfield, invite you into our writer's room as we come up with our cartoons that we sell to the New Yorker, among other places.
Among other places, how are you?
Yeah, good.
You
good? Good.
Yeah.
Good. Why do you say that? You say that like a doctor who is checking.
I say that because of the abundance of fuckery that's happened this summer, just the amount of shit that's going on. It just feels like every 5 minutes there's a new thing that New York has to worry about.
Yeah, but
and I don't know how you're feeling.
No, you forget. I love things that annoy me. Like I love things.
You're Larry
that
David. You're a raw nerd.
me. Like, and so, like, what's an example? You show me Andre Rieu, you turn away. I'm like, give it to me. Give me more of that shit-eating grin, buddy.
My mother's face.
Yeah, you know, like that kind of stuff. That sort of
arriving on a sleigh with reindeer.
Yeah.
That's very
that stuff. Like just that kind of just insanity.
So this is really your sweet spot. This isn't a nightmare for you. This is actually a dream.
This is absolutely. This is just as God intended.
Because we've done heat. We've done diarrhea. Which
Can we just talk about? So I don't know if you've been following this. It is the there's a parasite that was linked to Taylor Farms, which supplies Taco Bell.
That's right.
And it turns out that was a false positive after the owner of Taylor Farms, who is a large Trump donor, visited the White House. And the DOJ, and they went, we got
false
it wrong.
Positive.
Yeah, we got it wrong.
Is there something in false positives? I mean, wow. I didn't actually hear that side of the.
I'm surprised.
Story.
This is the kind of thing that you get unreasonably angry about.
Yeah, yes, it is. You get excited because it's just grist for your mill. I get furious because it's yet another. Thing. It's
alleged. It's alleged. Like the timeline is that I'm just presenting the timeline. I'm not drawing any conclusions, and we are by no means suggesting that there's been something untoward happen.
No, I do a drawing in this.
So that's been fun. But the thing I found is when so this is another one of these things that should be annoying, but I love it.
You love it.
I used to do breakfast radio, and what they would say is you've got to try to make everything relatable. Sure. So there's all these, you've got to tell these stories, like, I was at the shopping center and I was doing this and we were blah, 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 and we saw this, and give us a call if you've ever been stuck behind someone in the sauce aisle or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a thing that, and you've got to do it like reflecting the big stories of the day. Oh, it was really hot. Wow, well, it was so hot I had to take my kid to a thing, and give us a call. How do you beat the heat?
Right.
And this parasite thing, everyone is in just such, it's also, you got to bear in mind, there's the summer breakfast TV teams and stuff. Of course. So you've got people that are like, listen, this is what you do, right? There's
in training, really.
And so as a result, I've seen a number of celebrities essentially volunteering information that they have diarrhea. They're like, yeah, you got me. I think I've got it right now. It's like,
we've really peaked as a species.
Don't mention that. I don't need to think about Kelly Clarkson running to the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I don't want to kink shame, but I did mention on stage the other night when I was halfway through, I said, I need to get through this quick because I just had some Taco Bell. And it was funny because it was a test of who's actually been reading the news.
Yeah, you don't need to read the news though. That joke works, it works for the last 20 years.
You're right. It works without the context of the lens. Yeah. I think
I wrote a joke, just sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
I wrote a joke on Threads, which was something, and if you want to see where the world's most literal people hang out, write a joke on Threads.
Oh my God.
It is so
Your
fun.
comment section is
It's very fun. And I wrote a joke which was something along the lines of the scariest thing about this explosive diarrhea outbreak is finding out how many people eat at Taco Bell. And let me tell you, the powerful Taco Bell support group has come out of the world.
Group.
It's like a lobby. They're like, well, firstly, it was Taylor Farms, and secondly, Taco Bell is... I've had a few people tell me that Taco Bell is the GOAT. And I was like, they're not using meat. That's good, buddy. They're not there. Think a few animals below goat is going into that.
Dog, if you're lucky. I think...
Not a good one either.
No.
Like one of those
weird rescues that dies in a week. I think you really have to... So Taco Bell Real. Do we have it in Australia? We have Taco Bell?
We were talking about this.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I have never eaten Taco Bell.
I had never until very recently. When you're on the road doing comedy, sometimes you just have to, whatever's available, Outback Steakhouse, Taco Bell. I'll starve before I eat Outback. But still, I mean, Taco Bell is just everywhere. It's like the Starbucks of, food.
Mm. Do you know I've only ever had Starbucks once?
Really?
At an airport?
Why?
Because it's not good.
No, it's terrible. But just why? I'm amazed you've been able to avoid it.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's like not being able
But that's like,
holding your breath for 9 years. That's ridiculous.
That's such a David Blaine kind of.
That's what is that something like is more impressive. It's a guy in a glass box hovering above London without food or sleep or water for like 9 days, or a guy who's avoided going to Starbucks for more than a year. That's pretty impressive.
Well, yeah. Anyway, sorry, go on.
So, well, all I was saying was that I didn't know, the Taco Bell thing, I didn't know about the additional, I don't know how much crypto was transferred to
I have
false
nothing
positive.
to do. No, that's don't go there. That's not true.
It's hearsay. But then there was the Legionnaires outbreak as well. There's a Legionnaires outbreak in New York City.
Do you know where one of the spots was?
Upper East Side.
Well, the bar that we drink at, Iona. And I was out the back of Iona. I'm there all the time, right?
Yeah.
With a friend having a beer, and the
air conditioner
was dripping on him. And I said, as a joke, I went, "Oh, well, now you've got Legionnaire's disease. Ha, ha, ha." The next day, he sent me the text, the news article. Yeah. And Iona Backyard was one of the places.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can drink there again for a while.
Oh, well.
give it 10 minutes.
It will not change my...
It's the opposite of Starbucks for you.
Yeah.
That's your anti-Starbucks.
Exactly. They've got an Iona at the airport. No, they don't. Okay, I brought my own Guinness.
I did actually pitch a shout years ago, which was early days. So when you're walking around New York, you just sort of around the streets, particularly in Manhattan, under buildings, air conditioners just hang out the window and they drip, especially in the humid, muggy midsummer days. And I did this sort of summer drip bingo, which was
I remember this.
Yeah. What is it? A baby's spit hanging? Like, is it a pigeon pooping on you? Is it an air conditioner giving you Legionnaire's disease? Is it like a leaking gutter, whatever it is? And I sort of pitched a few of them. But they were pretty gross. They were like, it was more suited to Mad Magazine, I think, at that point.
Yeah, it kind of does have to be gross.
Pretty gross, yeah.
Any like unidentified liquid is gross.
Yeah.
And when you kind of break it down, with the exception of water, every liquid is gross.
That's the title of this episode.
That is one of the... it's like if you think too much about sex, that's why people need to be horny. Because if you think about it, it's gross.
It's disgusting.
And it's like, you want to, why? And why is it all so close together down there? All those jobs that get done.
That's why horniness exists. That's why people get more shit done when they get older. I think productivity increases as you...
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's just anecdotal.
So the world will be eventually... instead of the meek, it's the asexuals.
The asexual will inherit the earth.
Hey, so last week.
Yes.
Last week. Actually, firstly, we were talking about the summer.
I mean, we pitch dailies. Anyone who's tuning in for the first time, the daily cartoons are different than the magazine cartoons. We pitch those every day based on the news of the day, something topical. And this week, we pitched a few, but... one of the ones that we sort of were playing around with was this idea of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, but it's 4 horsemen of summer, sort of set in New York City with like smoke because we had the Canadian wildfires just completely covering the city. Storms, obviously we've had tornadoes and freak storms. Sickness, which is Legionnaires, the diarrhea outbreak, and heat, which just had unusually insane.
Is Legionnaires a parasite? Or is it a
virus?
Oh, okay. I was going to say parasite instead of sickness would be.
Yeah.
Because we originally had...
we had very specific...
They were quite long, a bit longer, but it did... Yeah. The thing that we kind of decided upon... Sorry, I'm putting my hand in
there. Not at all.
Was if we are to satirize the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, they've just got kind of one. They're not overly descriptive.
Yeah. And I think when you're satirizing any kind of theme like that, you do kind of have to stick to the same nomenclature as they would use, whatever the 4 things are. It's like a one-word thing.
Yeah, it's the thing that annoys me a lot about these faux satirical newspapers where what you're doing is you're just putting a joke in a headline, as opposed to creating a headline around in the same with the same kind of rules and structure.
But I always I'm a little wary about, as we in the past long time listeners will know, a little wary about putting any labels on anything because it's a bit SS. But I think in this case it really does need that. You can't go without it. That's the gag.
Yeah, well, I think that was kind of the rod for your back with the illustration. Do you have just a puff of smoke riding a horse, and then that becomes a bit too hard to commit.
So it's show don't tell, but then there's too much to show.
Yeah. Well, there's too much to tell.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So it's hard. So this is the peril of being the cartoonist figuring this out. Yes.
Last week you were talking about the idea of a cartoon around the topic of first dances at a wedding.
Yes, I can't stop thinking about this.
So I kind of had a bit of a noodle about this. I've got a couple that I think one of them, I think this one I would love to see you draw. So it's a Western guy, like a full-on Yosemite Sam kind of a guy with one gun drawn, and he's kind of wiping a tear.
Okay.
And he's shooting at the feet of a bride and groom, like dance.
Okay, varmint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's crying, and it's saying, first dancers always get me. Or is he saying, now first dance? And then
first dance, yeah. So I remember pitching something with a Disney character in it one time and getting admonished.
Well, it wouldn't actually be Yosemite Sam. It would be just a
regular looking cowboy.
Yeah, just a cowboy guy. Was Yosemite Sam a cowboy or was he a Confederate? I feel like he was racist.
He had the big mustache, the big red mustache, and the big hat, the big 10-gallon hat with a bullet hole through it.
But was it? Yeah.
Because I was about to draw it and I realized, IP.
No. It's just a cartoon. Like, a cartoon like cowboy, dance.
Like shooting at the feet. Yeah. So it's a cartoon cowboy wedding. There's something there. I think that could be something. First dance always gets me, and he's crying while he's shooting.
Yeah. I've got one.
I can try and pull that off. Yeah.
I've got one which was an MC like on the side of those. So the couple is out in the middle of the dance floor. They're about to do the dance, and the spotlight's on them, and it's the whole like everyone's looking around, and maybe there's people. With their mobile phones up, kind of filming it. And, you've seen a first dance at a wedding.
Sure. Had one.
You were there last week. And the MC is kind of maybe prominent. He's introducing them with a cordless mic, like, could everyone please, turn their eyes to the dance floor. But instead of saying that, he's saying, you've seen the clothes, you've heard the speeches, now it's time to judge their coordination and taste in music.
That's good. And, flowers everywhere. So
all that. Yeah.
Everyone, yeah. It's very, it feels very American Idol. It's like very kind of reality TV competition, dancing with the stars style sort of.
That's how it is. Well, and so I've got another one. And you so it's the couple having the dance and they're talking to one another. They're very close. And there's a couple of caption ideas. I'm glad we got dance lessons, so now I can be self-conscious about a few things.
Okay.
And then this one is making everyone watch us dance wearing the most uncomfortable, restrictive clothing was a great idea. Something along those.
Or a great tradition.
Yeah.
What a fabulous tradition.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like the idea of like the greatest tradition that there is wearing the most uncomfortable clothing you'll probably ever wear.
Yeah.
And trying to dance, which is also one of the hardest.
Well, the India, I don't know if you've been to an Indian.
Oh, they're like multi-day,
but the clothing, I don't know if you've ever felt the weight of a sari.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's honestly, you'll get a hernia. It's crazy. They're
really
insane.
Selling the sari there. Honestly, you'll get a hernia.
You'll get a hernia. Yeah.
Hernia.
But you look amazing.
They're very ornate, but they're also incredibly sweaty.
And you can only wear them once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's such a unique.
Yeah.
I'll just throw a sari.
Do you have one just lying around the house?
Okay, I'll just throw my sari. I'll be there in 20 minutes. That's actually not a bad idea. Well, what's maybe not a sari, but what's a...
Is it armor? Is it a suit of armor that an old medieval... Hey, no, just throw on your meet you there in 20
I'll
minutes.
throw on the chainmail. I'll be there in 20.
I'll tell you there in 20. Yeah, like a chainmail or something. Yeah, something clearly like of the time that's like, ridiculous that they would wear.
Or is it like Elmo, like Times Square Elmo? I'll just put my head on it.
No, I thought you literally meant a hand just on the phone to someone.
I'll
saying,
put my
I'll throw on the Elmo.
I'll
and
put
I'll
it-
be right-
I'll throw on my
I'll pick there in 10 minutes. It's the puppeteer. I'll be there in 10 minutes. The hand's doing this.
All right, I've got some jokes for you.
Okay, great. What do you got?
All right, there's 2 ice skaters.
Of course there are.
But they've fallen through dealer's choice. They've fallen through the ice,
Okay.
right? They've gone through the thin ice,
Okay.
and they're kind of, I don't know if they're falling as they're saying this as they're falling,
Okay.
or as they're in the water. But one of them is saying to the other one, "This would make a great saying."
This would make a great saying.
Like,
Just thinking about it. Yeah. This would make a
I
great
don't know if skating on thin ice is the right one, but I like that idea of someone, the first time that happened,
Yeah.
they were like,
Well,
when someone's like, so when the guy that fell through thin ice the first time skating
Right.
heard someone who's skating on thin ice, hey, that was me.
Right. Hey, that was my thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my thing.
Yeah.
That's like you pitched a joke a long time ago that I really liked. I drew it up and never found a home. It was this guy who had hooked his horse up backwards to the cart, and the wife, is standing next to there with the cart before the horse, and the guy is just like, "What have I done?" She goes, "Don't worry, it's an honest mistake. I'm sure no one will ever reference it."
That's better than that.
Yeah, that was
Let's
a
pitch
great
that one
joke.
again.
I know. And so it's them falling into the ice. This would make a great saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. Like, are they? So they're ice skaters.
Or maybe they're just skating on thin ice,
Because
as opposed to falling through it.
right. The other one was the judge standing by Rockefeller Center with the lawyer doing pirouettes, and he's like, "You're on thin ice, counselor."
Oh God, that's such a great any Law and Order reference.
Of course, you're on thin ice, counselor. Yeah, this would make a great saying. Because what I was trying to sort of pull apart was I was doing this lecture this week trying to pull apart why the best cartoons are good is why they make them the best is that you get to figure it out yourself. It's a riddle, and you don't hold the person's hand and tell them the joke. You let them figure out.
Speak for yourself.
You held everyone's hand while they're reading the New Yorker on the subway.
That's right.
They're like, "Why are you holding my hand?" You're like, "Turn to page 76.
I'm no longer loud on the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that riddle, that like little gap that they get to figure out themselves, which makes them A, feel clever, and B, that's where the surprise comes from.
Yeah.
This will make a great saying, and then they have to figure out the riddle of.
Yeah.
There's something there. There's
something there. Maybe it's not thin ice, but I do like the idea of the coining of a phrase.
Yeah. The beginning of like the first time it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right.
Job interview. The guy is congratulating the candidate. Well done. They've got the job. Congratulations. And the caption is, the good news is you got the job. The bad news is you now have a job.
You now have a job. Now, is this coming from a place?
That's
from experience.
That's coming from, no, not at all.
No.
Now,
this is great. Congratulations, you've got the job. The good news is
the good news is you got a job.
You've got the job. The bad news is you've got a job.
You've got it. Now you've got a job.
You've got a job. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit more balanced. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Bad. You've got a good.
I've got one for you just to mull on. I got two more.
Yep.
One for you to mull on. A completely insane situation, like something horrible has happened, but comically so. So there's a car upside down.
Okay.
There's a clown that is halfway through a tree. There's I don't know, like a hippopotamus doing like just the insane surrealist like situation where just there's something horrible and insane has happened, and in the foreground there's a guy being arrested, right? And the guy being arrested is not only being arrested, there is a shark attacking his leg or something. It's just a completely surreal, nothing makes sense kind of scenario, which I think you could like have a lot of fun with, like go just completely bonkers with it. And then the guy being arrested is saying to the arresting officer, "And what's the bad news?"
Wait, so
Is there something like the idea being there's something worse than this that's coming?
right. And what's the bad news? So his leg is caught in the mouth of a shark. There's an overturned car. There's a clown. There's a hippo. There's
Whatever. All this kind of weird, none of it makes any sense.
And he's saying, "And what's the bad news?"
Yeah. So the policeman's going,
And what's the bad news? I don't mind that. This is yeah.
That reminds me. Speaking of prison, a guy coming into prison, they do the thing where they lead you in to like Andy Dufresne, he walks in a line with all the people and they delouse them and they do the stuff and you get
fire hose shower.
Yeah, that's right. And you get given the blanket and the uniform and stuff. And one of the guys is being led by a warden or something, and he's got all his stuff, and the prison guard is looking really like angry at this dude, and the caption is, "For the last time, there's no sorting hat."
This is, of course, a Harry Potter reference. For the last time, and I love anything. For
the last time's always a little. It's such a good little hack, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good way to get in. There's no
it's clear this has been happening for a while. We're just picking this up halfway through.
Ward, yeah. What if it's like the Ward 2, Ward 3? What do they call them? The different. Is it like Ward 3? So it's like a different
housing units. They're called segregated housing units.
Are they really?
Yeah. Shoes. SHU. Dude, don't you watch Locked Up?
No, I don't. What's Locked Up? What is Locked Up?
Locked Up it's
they're busy drawing cartoons.
It's a reality TV kind of. It's a faux documentary. It's a documentary in the same way Cops was a documentary.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? It's very sensationalist and but it's about just different prisons and like they show like they'll be like, "Hey, we're with Jason's in for the first time and stuff," and then we talk to Jason and Jason's like, "Yeah, I didn't know," and the people that they talk to are just idiots, because why would you draw any attention to yourself when you're in prison?
Of course.
And like, "Hey guys, got to go and talk to got to go and tell this camera crew exactly what's happening around here."
So the warden is saying, it's not the warden, it's just like
the guard. Yeah.
He's got his baton and all this shit in his belt. It's like, all right, for the last time, there's no sorting hat. We've got the people, holding the bars.
Yeah. You mean
Green Mile guy, this.
Oh, dude, there is a guy that lives around here who was going for a run the other day. On his back, like very prominent on his back, was a Green Mile tattoo, and it was like from the movie. From the movie.
What?
He's insane.
Tom Hanks fan.
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
Like, just a daily for it.
Yeah.
So think like and again, like a really kind of crazy, like this is a meta joke about Odyssey. So
the movie, The Odyssey.
If we letterbox
Nolan.
If we like letterbox a cartoon panel.
Okay.
So you can't see exactly what's going on, but you get a clue that there is something, almost like a caption contest. You know what I mean? It's like a very interesting picture.
Yeah.
And then underneath, formatted for IMAX. So this would work better on IMAX kind of thing.
Oh, this cartoon was formatted for IMAX.
Yeah, or the cartoonist's original vision. Yeah, there you go, perfect. Yeah, something a bit tropey. Yeah.
But everything's letterboxed with.
And maybe you can see like just the last bit of like a speech bubble or. Okay. Yeah.
And it's like cut off.
Like maybe we can read one word, like elephant, Deborah, exclamation mark. Like, what the fuck's happening?
Elephant, Deborah. This cartoon, it says it, the terminology was like, this cartoon has been optimized, or
it's been changed for the airline. What's the original?
Adapted, adapted for viewing in like 16:9 or something, or like, Dolby.
Yeah.
Dolby 5.1, 6.1. What's the? Is it IMAX?
70 millimeter.
70 millimeter. Yeah, okay. IMAX 70 millimeter. optimized for this. Yeah. All right. I'm going to find the exact word.
It needs the word. Yeah, I'm just looking up.
Yeah. Because I think the closer it is to the original wording.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's certainly
this cartoon has been
some sort of like, oh well, doesn't matter.
Keep going.
There was definitely some kind of. There's a phrase, like there's a technical.
Right.
All right, that's me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think that's a good one. You're right. It is a daily. It would be like Odyssey coded in a way. Like it just have to kind of look.
Well, like, maybe it's a Trojan horse or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Like a Trojan horse cartoon. Okay. So my ideas this week, they came. You get ideas at the weirdest times. I woke up very hungover after a particularly big night, and as often happens, I desperately, if I have a cartoon idea, I just like have to race and grasp for like a pen or a pencil, whatever's nearby. And I remember,
you must be just such a delight to live with.
Oh, truly, so sexy. And I remember scribbling this one down and then
I need a pencil and a Gatorade.
Yeah. I need electrolytes and a fucking black wing. So I remember writing it down, and then going straight back to sleep because I was just so tired and I was so broken. But the cartoon was, it's a desert island cartoon, and I need your help with the caption because there's an empty bottle of rum, with like the 4 X's on it.
Yep.
And it's just
like a flagon.
Flagon, exactly. Yeah. And there's this guy sort of leaning just under the palm trees, just like rubbing his head, just clearly just like decrepit and just hung over. And his mate behind him has spotted a plane, and he's going, hey, like he's clearly yelling out and waving and making noise to get the attention of the plane. But the guy's going, hey, shush, keep it down.
Yeah,
it's the line of the hungover.
Yeah.
What's the line? Is it keep it down? Oh, shush. Oh. Yeah, keep it. I don't know what the line is.
Something. Yeah, can you get him to circle till midday or something?
Can you get him to circle until my hangover's better? Yeah. Get him to circle for like at least a few hours.
I know it's a brand name, but also ask them if they've got a Coke.
Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Diet Coke with ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad actually. Yeah, ask them if they've. That's very absurd and funny. The idea that they're just waving to be rescued, but he's very specific. He's so hungover. He's like, can you ask them if they have a Diet Coke with ice, please?
Yeah, he's got demands.
Yeah, that's that's a nice little. I like Diet Coke with ice. That's funny. Anything where there's desert island and we can just kind of put a spin on it. But yeah, all right, that's great. On there with his mate, and there's a plane. I think it's a pretty simple one. I didn't know.
I like the story behind that as well. Like he hasn't shared the rum.
No.
Where did the rum come from?
Exactly. And he's completely it's the rum diary is what it is. So there's that one. Okay, so I like the Diet Coke.
I don't know if the brand name's going to be an issue, but something along those.
Right.
Like, yeah. What if actually if it's going to be a New York thing, ask if they've got a bacon, egg, cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. That's pretty good. I like that. There's one that really. Last week we were talking about this laundromat idea, and then there's like a chair. Just like a chair.
The chair store.
Listen, we just throw it over the chair.
I'm not going to lie. I was asking the audience to meet me more than halfway on chair store.
Yes. Well, I think we're going to figure that one out. I was trying to draw it on like, I'm going to need more time.
Just in the pantheon of horrible business ideas. What do? Just chairs. All right. Can I get no, chairs, mate.
Just chairs.
Your glasses fogging up?
They are fogging up because they go too close to my eyes. It's horrible.
And your eyes emit some sort of a gas.
Some form of gas, yeah. No, I mean it's just heat, but these fog up very badly. And also we're in the sun. It's summer. It's hot. Okay, so it's Grim Reaper. Okay, he's leaving the laundromat. He could be going to it, but he's leaving the laundromat with a basket of black cloaks.
Yeah,
and he's wearing the curtains. It's like Death on Laundry Day. He's like just wearing like floral curtains. Could be a shower curtain maybe.
Family Guy did something quite similar to this where they had Death played ably by Norm Macdonald. And he was they changed his clothes. Like he was in he was at the beach.
Like Hawaiian shorts
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
I was just thinking, like, what does Death wear on laundry day?
Yeah, I think that's
Is it the curtain? Is it the shower curtain? Is it the curtains themselves? Like, because there's like little loops and hooks clearly at the bottom to give away that it's a curtain that he's wearing. Like they're dragging along the sidewalk. He's still got the scythe.
Yeah.
And he's still like a skeleton, but he's just wearing the curtains.
Is just to take that a different direction slightly?
Yeah.
Is there something in the idea of the Grim Reaper being mistaken for someone who's at Fashion Week?
That's pretty good.
Because they're always wearing like crazy clothes, but it's always black.
Yeah. The scythe is fierce. Yeah, I think that could be something. When is Fashion Week? September?
It happens it seems to happen every kind of 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So it's an evergreen then.
And never black.
Okay, Fashion Week, never black. Well, that's New York. Everyone wears black.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like that. Or is there
Death fashion.
Death fashion or someone asking Death if they're on Ozempic?
I guess he's Death and a GLP-1. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Because was Death ever that fat? He was just a little, yeah. That could be asking if he's on Ozempic.
Yeah. Just the bony
skeleton,
hand
just
around.
Just a bony anorexic looking hand. I don't know. The term Death never takes a day off jumped into my head for some reason. Like just Death never taking a day off. Like needing a holiday, maybe. Like he's just like, I need a fucking vacation. Just a stressed out Death who's just burnt out.
Is the joke that even okay, so this is an idea. Death's wife, like the Grim Reaper's wife, is coming in.
Death.
They're in a hotel.
Yeah.
They're at like an all-inclusive something or other, like down in Montego Bay. They're relaxing. She is furious, holding a newspaper that says 4 die in jet ski accident. And she says, "You promised you wouldn't work."
That's good. I like that very much. You promised you wouldn't work on vacation.
The idea of the Grim Reaper's married to a nag and hasn't killed her. Like,
is she a skeleton with eyelashes and lipstick? Is that what we're doing?
Full Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, okay, all right. I was wondering if that's what you were picturing. I knew it was. I just wanted to clarify. Of course it is.
Coconut
bra, bikini. Yeah, okay. That's great. I like that one. I like you promised you wouldn't work on vacation. That's great.
Shark kills 6 or something, or
yeah. Is he popping his hand out of the bathroom like, ooh, like he went in there to, you like use your phone to email or whatever. You're like, just one quick email.
Yeah, or he's got his like pina colada and he's pretending like nothing. Yeah, pina colada.
A tiny little scythe in the pina colada
instead of the umbrella. That's funny. That's funny, dude.
Here's what it's.
Or is the umbrella constantly being struck by lightning? Like the golf umbrellas, they're always getting killed.
Nice. The idea of Death having a side hustle, or just times are really.
That's funny.
Death with a side hustle. Or is it again because your furniture store next to chair store next to the laundromat?
Please respect the storied chair store history. This country was built on chair stores. I'll have you know.
It's the idea. It's a storefront. It's like an accountant-looking storefront, and it's Death with a scythe, but he's also got one of those visors on. And he's in
reading the ticker kind of.
Yeah, and it's just
doing the books.
Yeah, and the title of what the title of the store is.
Taxes by Death or something.
Death and Taxes.
Death and Taxes, yeah.
Those like combination stores that you see. It's like.
Well, I told you about the one that I lived above when I first moved to the East Village.
Was it Divorce and Immigration?
No, it was I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But it started off as. Like, it was a storefront. You know how sometimes, like, the funky marketing agency takes over a storefront and they put in the long bench seating and they're all their IMAX and you can see the Sonos and it's playing something cool like Tame Impala and they're just into it, right?
Yeah.
And then slowly as I'd walk past, like this was literally I'd walk past this 4 or 5 times, a day.
Yeah.
Going in and out and whatever.
Right.
And slowly it went from like 4 funky dudes with with laptops, to 3 funky dudes with laptops, just to 2 funky dudes with laptops, to one day they were repairing a motorbike. And
graphic design and motorcycle repair.
The last thing I saw before when they put the newspaper up, so you know exactly what date things went bad. Yeah. The last thing I saw was the 2 of them grooming a dog.
Oh my god!
And
they just hustled.
They were just trying to make rent.
Literally trying to make the exorbitant East Village rent go. You know what? We are whatever you need us to be.
Hey, you know how I fixed your Vespa? Imagine what I could do with that dog's tail.
Yeah. Cleaned your Vespa up, and also dogs. So death and taxes, I don't know if it's like if there's a little,
it feels a bit like...
I think better if it's like taxes by death or something, like the only, and it's the only thing open, everything else is closed because it's the one thing that you can rely on.
Oh, that's interesting.
To stay open is, among like empty storefronts.
Yeah.
Death and taxes, they're killing it. Never a quiet day.
Yeah. Death doesn't crime doesn't take a holiday, does it?
Right. So we hear. I've got a few more.
Yeah, go, lay them on me.
Okay, all right. I've been doing a lot of caveman thinking.
As in thinking like a caveman or thinking about cavemen?
I always think like a caveman, but then I turned my attention towards cavemen and women, cave people, if you will. It's a cave entrance, 2 cave people. Probably a woman and a man.
Cave they thems.
Cave thems. He's brought home like 2 wheels.
Sure.
And she's like, are these just going to end up in the corner when you lose interest 2 weeks in? Like a Peloton? Like it's...
Oh, that's... Oh,
she's
okay.
Like admonishing him. And clearly in the background of the cave, there's just other things that he's like, lost interest in that he bought. Like the weight set or whatever it is. The thing that like, oh yeah, I'm going to really get fit. I'm going to do like an ab workout and a thing. Like, but there are like Flintstone style stone versions of like a Peloton and a, weight kit or whatever it is.
So my thought wasn't Peloton when you said that. It was the greatest invention. The wheel, which is the greatest invention.
Yes.
So that was kind of where my thought went. So if he's got other things around, like, is it fire in the corner or whatever? Like,
right. So yeah. So
I was thinking more of it through the lens of him being an inventor.
Right. The caveman inventor, the caveman wheel inventor trope is very
done.
Well, no, it's well worn, but it's not done. There's plenty.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean, but yeah, it'd want to be pretty good.
So I think I saw a Disruptor cartoon a while ago with the wheel. Someone calling him a disruptor or something like that. It was very because it was like a square wheel next to it, and then
right.
I don't know. I don't know, clunky.
It kind of only
literally
works.
clunky.
It only works if the square wheel was improved upon.
Yeah, right. The caveman thing, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to noodle around with the idea of the cave people.
There is something, I think there's something, I mean, like Mel Brooks, is like the idea of modern thought.
Yeah. Mapped onto ancient.
Yeah, is always funny.
Well, yeah, that's why I thought the other one that I had was this sort of cave opening looking place, but it has like some neon sign. But the neon sign is... And there's like, there's a guy in a
It's funny in itself, I think.
Of course. They have neon, but they don't have,
no flames.
Light. And it's a guy in like a black T-shirt, but it's like a caveman black T-shirt, and he's wearing sunglasses, and there's a red velvet rope and a bunch of cavemen lined up. And it's just a picture of a club above. Like it's a neon... One of those funky neon signs of a club.
You've made me work very hard for that as an audience.
The idea of it just being like no caption, it's just a neon buzzing sign of a club.
Yeah.
And, it's very dumb, but just the idea.
Yeah.
Black guy,
guy in black.
Guy in black, who is the, velvet rope guy, and he's just like, standing there, bouncer out the front. I don't know. Is there something in that, or is it just?
Well, what if it's him rejecting someone, and the guy being rejected is saying, "What are shoes?" Not in those shoes, mate. Or you need a collar, or what are the things that?
Well, no shirt, no shoes, no service. So, what are shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. But then the bouncer should have shoes.
Maybe he does.
Oh, maybe he does. Maybe the
bouncer is like wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Maybe the bouncer is just a bouncer. Like it looks like
bouncer.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, okay, that's good. If he's got the little earpiece.
He got the earpiece, the whole
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but
And he's got
somehow.
sunglasses.
But then why are cavemen?
They're lining up to get into the
They're
club.
lining up.
Yeah, and inside the club is just like, obviously people dancing like it's a rave. There's like a, mirror ball or whatever the fuck.
Caveman rave.
Caveman rave. Rave man. It's not good. Rave.
You're very punny today.
I know.
aren't you?
It's something. I just drank something. I don't know what it is. Too much coffee. I don't know. I just think there's something
Pineapple
in the
juice.
idea. Pineapple juice. Nice.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
good.
Thank you very much.
That's all we have time for. The other one is Wolf in Sheep's Clothing.
Yep.
Talking to other wolves
Yep.
before he goes out to the meadow.
You really? Yeah. Also, the other
Very
thing you're doing
tropey.
today is you're like, okay, we're gonna fix this.
I'm gonna dig. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna dig.
Even
in.
that the IMAX one, you're like, it's gonna be a desert island.
It's got to be Desert Island truck. It's the idea of the wolf in sheep's clothing talking to the other wolves, like he's zipped up, he's in the costume, talking to the other wolves. He's about to go into the sheep's meadow. I've got 3 possibilities here. One of them is, am I overdressed?
Right.
The other one is, do my fangs look big in this?
Oh yeah.
Or sometimes I worry I'm overdressed. So this is something he does often. Sometimes I just worry I'm overdressed.
Yeah. So he's about to hit the meadow.
Yeah, but his anxiety about what he's wearing. Like, does this fit? Like, does this make me look?
Yeah. Is there?
Do my fangs look big in this? I think that's a bit.
Yeah. Well, the thing that I thought of when you did that was Little Red Riding Hood. And is
Yeah,
there
yeah.
something that he's brought the wrong, like he's brought the grandma outfit?
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's not bad. A wolf bringing the wrong outfit. So, yeah, my sheep's costume's in the dryer. He's got to go in with the grandma outfit.
Oh, that's funny.
He's at the laundromat.
Yeah, it's
Laundry
really
day.
shrunken.
Yeah.
It's shrunken the costume.
Right. He left it in the dryer. That's not bad. Yeah, sheep's costume, and it's like clearly ill-fitting. It's too tight.
Yeah.
That could be something. Yeah, I like that. Is there something?
Yeah, if it's like you don't tumble dry. Like, one of the other wolves is like, dude, don't tumble dry.
Is there something in Death leaving a venue and he's mixed up at coat check? He's wearing a Red Riding Hood, and Little Red Riding Hood's in the background at coat check, going, "What's this?" Like she's got like a red cloak. She's handed them the ticket. She's got. They gave her a red.
I think Little Red Riding Hood's one step too many. I think it's just.
This is a separate idea.
Yeah.
Okay,
But if it is, if it is death being like, I think that's mine, and it's some.
Okay, and it's like the big cloak, the big black cloak.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Little Red Riding, just that death in a Little Red Riding Hood costume. Like, I don't think this is mine.
Yeah.
I think this might be someone else's.
Yeah, I think I just Little Red Riding Hood. I think they're separate. I don't think you need like the Grim Reaper. Like, what are the Grim Reaper and Little Red Riding Hood doing at the same bar?
They're at the club with the cavemen.
God. Oh, dear Lord.
I know. There was a quick one. So I got 2 more. There's a quick one. I'm going to watch a friend of the show, Aaron Chen's movie with him on Friday. We're doing a little watch party. He's got a pickleball movie coming out.
Oh, yeah. Called Dink, right?
Dink. I think it's called Dink.
Is that didn't
Same name as Ellis J. Rosen's book about pickleball.
Fax
He was
Rosen.
ahead of his time. It's I don't even need to tell you what the scene is.
He should sue them.
Dink is a term in pickleball.
Let's sue Aaron Chen.
Let's sue Aaron Chen for the movie.
I want to see him on the stand with his disarming.
Have you guys seen this?
Yeah.
Getting sued. It's beautiful. Pickleball. All right, here it is. I'm not even going to tell you the scene.
Sure.
Pickleball player at an art auction.
Oh yeah, I mean that was also done in The Office when they used table tennis.
Oh, did they ping pong paddles, table tennis paddles? Damn it! All right. Yeah, I just thought pickleball being in the news a lot because of the promo for the film. I just noticed it and I was like, well.
Pickleball, yeah.
It's like everyone else is in a suit. Everyone else has got the little paddle. I mean, they're very like done up. It's a very ornate thing. It's maybe like an auction for a sculpture or a painting. And one guy, pickleball outfit just is accidentally no, I didn't. He's accidentally voted or bid.
I
Is
think
he walking through? Yeah, sold to the man in the white shorts and sneakers.
I mean, the thing is
$4 million.
the table tennis paddle looks more like a thing from an auction, though.
It does, but if the other paddle, you can kind of cheat it where the other paddles can look in the shape of a pickleball paddle, so that they have numbers on them. But his is just like.
Is it a pickleball themed auction? Like, is that the?
Oh, that they all have. That's the paddle. Is everyone has a pickleball paddle? That could be something. There's something there, maybe.
I just don't know enough about pickleball. You play pickleball.
I play pickleball a lot. Yeah. There's probably way too many pickleball cartoons floating around as well. But we've got to throw them in. All right, last one. It's a therapist couch cartoon because of course it is.
Yeah. You've hit everyone.
Yep. Actually, I did have one that I wanted to throw, but I didn't know if it was ready. It's Noah's Ark, but it's like a cruise. And there's like...
It's also if you're like, listen, I wanted to steer away from tropes, so I've got a Noah's Ark.
Yeah, got a Noah's Ark joke, which is absolutely not a trope at all. It's two giraffes. It's like they're going on a cruise. But it's 3x points. I'm doing it for the points. Like they're going on a cruise, but it's like...
Yeah.
Something about points. I'm doing it... Oh, no, I put it on points.
Yeah.
I've got a great deal.
Look, to me, the gold standard... Noah's Ark cartoon is Ellis's, which is two unicorns going into the Hudson News. Do we have time for this?
Do we have time for this? It's great, fantastic job.
And so the first thing I thought was like, it's the cruise director going, okay, so far only the unicorns have signed up for the shore trip, like, but he's already done that joke, so we can't do that. I think there is something.
There's something in the idea of like getting the points for the trip or whatever it is, but Noah's Ark cruise, I don't know. Or someone getting, is there like a bad lettuce or something on the cruise? You know, there's always like a stomach.
There's always something.
On Noah's Ark. Everyone comes back with the same.
Yeah, everyone comes back, or like
it's like the dove is coming. They're like, stay off the boat.
Yeah,
the dove comes with the olive.
Or I'm just trying to think of those like there's on those cruises there's like. There's stand-up comedy. There's a show. There's a buffet.
There's always a buffet.
There's a pool. There's always like the cheaper ones. There's always some horrific brawl.
Of course.
There's a casino.
Always a casino. Yeah, is Noah's Ark a casino inside? Yeah, one of those casino cruises, or like a Disney cruise or a Carnival cruise. There's something about that Carnival cruise, Noah's Ark, something there. So anyway,
or was there a rival ark?
Oh,
so Noah had an ark.
Yeah,
but then there was like
competition.
There was a competition,
and they came up and they're like, what are we going to do with all this shrimp? They've got a full buffet. They're like, what are we going to do with all this seafood in the buffet? I was going to eat it.
Or another thing of some cruises is like there's singles cruises and you can just go and just have sex on the sea. And maybe this is like the couples.
Oh, it's the ultimate singles cruise.
It's not. It's the ultimate couples cruise.
Yeah. Oh, I hate a couples cruise.
Or because they're all there, because
are they there to save their marriage?
Well, they're there. Well, I was going to say it's a honeymoon.
It could be a honeymoon. Yeah. This is
the guy. Let me guess.
Such a romantic honeymoon.
Honeymoon, like because they're all there to.
That's pretty good. I like that idea. Honeymoon.
Because it's two of every.
Yeah, a female and a male of every. Yeah, so honeymoon. That's good. I like that. Just married. They've got on the back of the boat. Okay, so it's the last one I've got is it's like a therapist couch joke because of course it is.
Yeah.
And it's like a scientist-looking guy, like someone you'd see at like CERN or something, like a Large Hadron Collider guy, like maybe a Neil deGrasse Tyson type or something. But he's the therapist, and there's someone on the couch, and he's saying, "I'm afraid that's all the time and space we have today." Or is it, "I'm afraid that's all the time-space continuum we have today."
Yes. What about like time-space continuum is
it's a bit hanging.
It's a bit, but if and despite being a flat circle, we're out of time. Or something. I'm just trying to think of those like Stephen Hawking style.
Despite light years. We're out of light years. We're out of time, space. Yeah, I just wanted to play on the. I'm afraid we're out of time.
We're out of time.
We'll have to pick this up next week. We'll have to pick this up next light year. Like something about time and space, or looks like we're out of space, or I'm afraid we're out of
about space and time. I don't know. There's like an astrophysical joke in there somewhere. Astrophysics, CERN, therapist.
How would you show like it's a
And also the therapist's office is clearly science themed. So it's a therapist chaise lounge with the guy lying on the woman lying on the couch having just and the therapist with the glasses and the clipboard in the armchair, but he's like got a lab coat on and the bald head and the glasses and the very pen protector, what do you call pocket protector, and everything in the office is kind of just it's like a therapist's office with the certificates, but it's like a certificate from like CERN or like Stanford Astrophysics School or whatever it is, and the bookshelf with all the different like a short history of time and all that sort of stuff. I know it's very there's a lot going on there, but like there's something about a scientist as a therapist. I'm afraid we're out of time. It's like I'm afraid we have an infinite amount of time, but yours has come to an end today.
Yeah. Well, we we don't have an infinite amount of time.
No, time is
time is infinite. We don't get to see it all.
I'm afraid you're not on the infinite plan.
Oh, okay.
Your insurance doesn't cover space. It only covers time, not space.
Now that's funny. The idea of insurance
coverage. The bane of every American's existence. How much coverage? What's the deductible? What's the copay?
Yeah, like look, I know you are, but your insurance doesn't cover thinking. Like the Descartes thing.
Right. Ah, therefore I am.
Yeah.
Therefore I am not insured. Yeah, I'm not covered. Yeah. Okay. I just thought there's something there with like the therapist.
So the fish out of water. The
there's a
themed
dissonance
therapist.
There. Yeah. I just think there's something there.
What if it's I
think it's more of a caption contest.
What
honestly.
if the therapist? Can you draw this? The therapist is like a boxer. He's sitting there and he's boxing gloves on
with the clipboard, but
but he's not wearing a shirt. He's got the shorts. He's got the boots.
Yeah.
He's sitting there. Maybe there's a bucket next to him. Like his spit bucket,
blood bucket
for his blood.
Yep.
But he's listening very earnestly, and the patient is on the couch, the therapist, the boxer, is saying to his patient, "Have you tried punching it?
Have you tried punching it repeatedly until it bleeds to death? Have you tried punching it?"
It's quite a Norm Macdonald kind of a.
Hey, guy goes there. Hey, you tried punching it? The light was on. Have you tried punching?
You don't know what the problem is.
Have you tried punching it?
I think it's got to be a woman on the thing.
Yeah, and she's like very done up, like blazer and very like.
She's going to be quite prim and proper, being like, "Of course I haven't tried punching. What are you talking about?"
He's like almost like he's sweating as well, and he's got like a.
He's sweating,
cheek.
like he's like between rounds.
Yeah.
Like he's sitting on a stool.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's great. This comes back to my captionless one that I think I want to draw up now. And it was the tennis player on the chaise lounge, on the couch, the therapist's couch, and the therapist is just on that really tall chair with the clipboard, the umpire's chair.
Yeah.
That's as captionless. And I thought that could also be a caption comp too.
That's funny.
Some people could, love is complicated. Oh, I don't know what it could be, but like.
Yeah.
I think there's something there. There's something there. That's great. I like the boxing one. Actually, that's my favorite one from this episode. Actually,
I like that. It's kind of, and it's such horrible advice. Like, because that's the other thing as well. It's like scientists are smart. They give good advice.
Sure.
Whereas, and I understand if it's very narrow.
Pedantic.
It's pedantic.
Yeah.
But this guy, he knows one thing and it doesn't relate.
No.
At least like psychology is one of the sciences.
Right. It's like the dog saying, "Hey, did you try peeing on it?" Like that's the dog doing in the therapist chair. Dog therapist, did you try peeing on it?
Oh, I like that.
Is that a thing? I mean, again, I always have anxiety if it's been done, but maybe that's something. A dog.
We did the one about
Dog
the
therapist.
dog therapist.
Dog in the therapist couch saying it's the only place I'm allowed on the couch. I
Yeah,
think it's been done before.
I think it's been done
Yeah.
before.
We did do a.
What if the therapist is a dog?
Yeah.
And the only questions it asks is like, so what's it like on the couch?
That's pretty good. That's funny.
just absolutely just obsessed with finding out what it's like to be on the couch.
So yeah, and he's like leaning in. He's. That's good. That's very funny. I like that. That's great. All right, I mean we've gone over a lot, but we got a lot of really good ideas in there today. I'm
we
going to
got
go
some
through
ideas.
these.
How
I mean, yeah,
good they
sorry, I misspoke. We had ideas. If anyone wants to send theirs in, if you're watching this on Substack, you can just put it in the comments, or you can email you'renotareal@gmail.com. It's a real email. And big news: you can pre-order our book now. You'renotareal.com. You can order our new book, You're Not a Real Parent, until the hit success of...
If you don't think I'm a parent, look at these scratches.
There you go.
That's from my
That's
son.
in the book. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're authentic too.
They're not fake.
They're not fake.
So often we're accused of using CGI on these episodes.
No
but
AI here.
We're real Nolan types for this one.
This was shot in IMAX, in case you're wondering. Thank you for tuning in.
What are you doing?
Please like
You got
and
some
subscribe.
jokes? You got some gigs?
I've got gigs, yeah. You can find me jasonchatfieldcomedy.com. I'm getting up all over the place. So follow that. Where can we find you?
Oh, I've got to talk to you about something.
Okay.
You can't see me. Don't. If you see me, don't. You just walk in the opposite direction. You don't want to. You don't. I don't want to drag you into this. There's enough people already kind of involved.
All right. The music's coming up. Right. Okay. We'll see you guys next week. Okay.
Playing ourselves off.